Hi guys, this is Shelby with Dailey Sap Tea. Today, it's just me. Um, it's been a really busy week for me, and Charlie's been up to a lot of big and great things. So we're gonna do today's episode with just me. But anywho, you know the drill. Two moms, four kids. Okay, that's us. I spill it. But today, Charlie is not here to chill it. Okay. So, on this episode, we are talking about things that should be illegal but aren't. Okay. The last couple weeks, I have had just a time. Oh, baby, just a time. And I've had it up to now. Okay. Today, I'm going to be the judge, the jury, and the bailiff. Baby, ain't nobody getting out. You not getting out. Nobody's getting out. Okay. Today, kind of what inspired this was today, and like I said in the past week, but today just really set it off for me. I was going to do a totally different topic, but I was out shopping and gathering my groceries, and I was going out to the parking lot and putting my groceries up in the car, and I was probably putting groceries up. I probably had 3 minutes, 4 minutes worth of loading in the car. And while I was doing that, there was this woman who was just obnoxiously yelling in the parking lot continuously. And who she was yelling to was just standing there while he was, I guess it was her son, putting the cart back and just sitting there. Like the cart was already put back, babe. We need to go on and start walking towards mama and you, and figure out what she's trying to say so she can speak at a lower volume. I get we're outside. I get that. I get that. You can be a little louder than what you can inside. But oh, I had enough. I had it up to here. Okay. But I mean, like that was just it made my brain frizzle. Okay. So, but there's a lot of things that are legal that probably shouldn't be. Just because you can do something doesn't necessarily mean that you should, right? Right. Okay. So we're going to jump into that. Before we jump into the rest of the topic, I'm going to do our sponsors and our ads. I've been trying to find like a good way to include them into the podcast without it like chopping up. Um, and I didn't really like after a segment or like a talking point that I had because I would sometimes forget to do them and it would like throw me off. So we're going to do those now. First up for our sponsors, we have Daily Skin. If you want to get, I'm talking about if you want to get your coochie hair real without minimal pain. I'm talking she get with minimal pain. Book with Daily Skin. Charlie is a great esthetician. She is my personal esthetician. She does waxing, lashes, facials, um, you name it. She's really dedicated to you. She will help you with your skin plan if you're having problematic skin. She's really dedicated to her craft and to her clients. You can find her on Facebook, Instagram, at Daily Skin. So yeah, and then for our next ad, we have string beans. If you're interested or are on currently a GLP-1, which is Ozempic, Mounjaro, Wegovy, those kind of names are compounded um, mix up of one of those medications. String beans, GLP-1. They have affordable GLP-1s. Even if insurance covers it, we are still knowing people to pay $200 to $300 a month. With string beans, you're only paying $95 for your medication a month. There is no fee to, have a membership, nothing like that. $95. They also have a bunch of other great things that can help with muscle regrowth, joint repair, fertility. So it's not just for losing weight; it's for also perfecting your physique and how you see fit. They do have some things for brain activity and cognitive enhancement and such things, as well as anxiety, depression. I mean, they just really cover the board. So if you're interested in string beans, please text GLP-1 502-965-9698. Currently, they are running a holiday special for $786 for the entire year of GLP-1. And if you pay that in full, you get another $50 off. That's crazy savings. With the 786, I think you're saving $360 something, something like that, versus paying 95 a month. And they do have payment plans where you can pay in three. So a great company. I personally use them. I highly recommend them. I've lost over 70 pounds within the last 6 months. I would post my before and after pictures, but little cringe. Okay, that didn't even exist. Okay, we're gonna act like that doesn't even exist. Okay, guys. So this week episode's gonna be a little different. I have my script on my iPad. Typically, I have it on paper and bigger font, so that's why I keep looking down. It's gonna be a little rough. But let's jump in to what should be illegal and what should not, even though it's not. Okay. Number one, big pet peeve of mine: slow walkers in aisles or doorways. This is not 71, babes. There's no reason for it to be backed up. Move around. I know that you want to look, scoot to the side a little bit. It's always the people who are the slowest who want to stand like right in the middle of where people are walking or where they're going. They want to turn and they want to stand in like turnways or aisleways, like where it's pivotal for people to get through or turn. And it's just, ah, move, move, move it or lose it. Because I'm going to be the one losing it. Okay. Okay. Then you're really going to want to move, but you're already in my grass. And that, like, especially like when you go to like a grocery store or something, you know how like you're walking down the aisle and there'll be someone stopped here and there'll be someone stopped like right here. So it only leaves like this space. And since I have littles, I typically have littles that I take with me and they're walking around holding on to the side of the cart. Like that's mommy's rules. Guys, hold on to the cart or we're getting in the cart. Okay. I want to see you at all times. We're holding on to the cart. We're not getting through. We can at least stagger it. Like that's what you would do. Like every time I see someone already parked and I need to like park with their buggy and I need to be in the same place they are, at least look, I pull up a little bit. Okay. So we're kind of like this. So we can go, whoa, 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 weave in and out. It's that simple. It is so simple. And I just think that really public mannerisms and like I don't even know what you would call it. What would you call that class? What would you call that class? Grocery store etiquette, walking etiquette, pedestrian etiquette. I don't know, but it needs to be taught. To roll off the back of that, what also should be illegal is not saying excuse me, not saying excuse me, not saying pardon me, okay, not saying thank you, sorry. I cannot tell you how many times that I go to a store and I'm on my side, okay, I'm very mindful to always be on my side, okay, take up a limited amount of space as possible, okay, because I know other people need to move. And maybe the cart's turned or maybe they, there's someone else coming they need to get through. I have noticed the influx of people just staring. They don't say excuse me, they don't say coming through, pardon me. They just stare. You can say excuse me, right? To grab my attention. And then when they are staring, it's the nastiest stare. Oh, honey, if looks could kill, oh baby, I would be dead so many times. Like it's just I always make sure to say please, thank you, excuse me. I mean, like if you've ever met my children in real life, you would know even my children say excuse me, pardon me, thank you. It is such a just easy skill to learn and to teach. Start practicing it. Because if I'm in the store one more time and someone does not say excuse me, I'm not moving. Matter of fact, I'll probably get more in your way. Lock them up. Lock them up, okay? I'm tired of it. Use your manners, use your words, and use the space that is available to you and share it with others. Sharing is caring, right? That's what we learned in kindergarten, guys. Sharing is caring. Okay. Glad we talked about that. It's criminal. It's criminal. It's criminal. I guess another public, oh no, hang them from the highest tree, for me personally, would be people FaceTiming or talking on the phone at an exuberant um, sound wave, I guess. I don't want to hear what your Nona did 5 Christmases ago. I don't want to know. I don't care if she skinned a cat and wore it on her head for the rest of the night. I don't care. Get some AirPods. Get some Beat Studio. Okay? Get some Bose headphones. Hold it up to your ear. Get you one of those fancy smancy uncle and auntie head things that come around your ear. I don't want to hear what little JJ did at school. I don't want to hear that he pooped in his pants and then flung it at the teacher. I don't care. I don't care what the subject is. I'm sorry. Your cousin Nene passed away. Okay? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Actually, I might send flowers, but I don't want to hear it. Turn the volume down. Okay? Okay? Because I'm not unnosy enough. I don't mind my business enough to not join in the conversation. And I'll be wanting to join in so bad. It's really torture to people who are people persons. People. Okay? It's really torture for us because we'll be hearing it and then we want to give our 2 cents in. Okay? And it's even worse when the conversations are like really, really not that important. They don't have that much, I don't know, sauce to add. They're not educational conversations. It's just a whole bunch of nothing like going on. Like, like it could be like a 40-year-old lady on the phone. Oh, well, I told him we better go back to this house. Blah, 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 blah. My daughter's boyfriend, like small town bullshit. I don't care. I'm actually going to call you all stupid, probably yell at each and every one of you. Now I'm in a tussle at Walmart because you can't seem to figure the scope out when really the answer is to probably get in church, probably get a formal education, and find out who you are. Okay? So let's stop talking on speakerphone in public. Like, I want to know your craziest speakerphone stories. Like, what is the craziest speakerphone conversation that you guys have like heard in person, like in the store? And if you're on Bluetooth in your car, like it's connected to your car, baby, them things are so loud. Them things are so loud. You could be at a red light, turn it off the interstate, and I could be 15 miles down that way. I'm still hearing the conversation. Okay. Your Bluetooth connection telephone calls are so loud. I'm talking about I'm walking by, I'm here. Yeah, girl, he bent me over, bent my legs back, all kind of way. Baby! Good for you. Good for you, mamas. Actually, I'm super, super happy for you. But I don't think Mr. Jones coming back, from getting a colonoscopy needs to hear that you got your legs bent all the way back, unfortunately. So, yeah, stop having that volume up so loud. Stop having that volume up so loud. It's that simple. But it's even worse than the loud audios, a bad texter. Ooh. I have had very few bad texters in my lifetime, but the couple that I have had, yeah. Oh, that's it. I'm giving them 25 to life. Especially in this day and age where every single person is on their phone day in and day out. I mean, Some places you even got to use your phone to work. And you're going to have the audacity to sit here and bad text me, send a LOL. An LOL. And majority of the bad texters I had were men that were interested in me or like trying to, um, pursue me, whatever, da 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 da. So I don't know what people they are coming across. I was gonna say women, but these men be DL now. So we're gonna go on and include everybody. Um, we're gonna include, yeah, different conversation for a different time. But the standard, I guess, was just so low, so subpar. They got away with it with somebody. They got away with it with somebody, and that's why it continues. So if you know a bad texter, stop replying to them. Oh, well, they'll never hear from me. Da, 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 da. If they can't take the energy to speak text, like literally press a button, speak text, press in, like press two buttons at the very least, or sit here and text. Texting don't take nobody no time. No time. Okay. So miss me with that. The only excuse if you're a bad texter is if you really don't want to talk to the person. Because then you're definitely going to get, yeah, okay, haha, LOL. No, really? That's what you're going to get out of me. Okay. Tight shit, tight shit. Like, that's what you're going to get out of me. But like the fact that people expect that to be a natural, everyday, all the time texting mannerism has got to stop. Got to stop. Okay. Okay. There's a lot of things. It just sounds like, wow, there's so many things that should be illegal. There's so many things that should be disbarred. I could probably sit here for probably 7 hours and do this. Things that should be illegal. Okay. Right? Anyone who says you look tired unprovoked. Have you ever had anyone do that to you? I have. I have. And I immediately got my shit together. I had someone come up and say, "Oh my God, girl, you look so tired. I know you are so busy. You just look so tired." How is you cool? What makes you think it's okay to tell me I look tired? You're essentially telling me I look like shit. I look bad. It looks like a Mack truck ran over me, the deer that it was supposed to hit, then jumped on me, stomped, did the stanky leg on me, and then all the roaches and maggots carried me off the fucking road. A hawk came out, gouged my eyeballs out, and then left the other critters to feed off of me. That's essentially what you're telling me. Don't ever tell nobody they look tired. Don't ever tell nobody that unless you mean it as an insult. Unless you mean it as an insult. I personally haven't. I might start adding it to my repertoire. Because a lot of people do look tired and miserable. Okay. I'm re-upping. I'm re-upping my insult catalog. I actually thought about this the other day. I have an insult catalog on my phone. Every time that I've ever said something like a zinger and it really stuck and it made me cackle, I'm talking about cackle, I saved it on my phone. If I seen something online that was just too good to pass up, saved it on my phone. Okay. So I'm actually going through and updating my catalog. My favorites in my catalog are actually my biblical insults. A lot of people don't get it. They won't get it. So those are my favorite. But stop telling people they look tired. Okay. Just mm-mm-mm-mm. I was going to have a segment of listener confessions, but I guess no one gets as annoyed as I do. Maybe that's why I'm in therapy. So we are going to look on good old Reddit while we're here and see what some other people are saying. Okay. We are going to look. Some of the things when I was looking earlier are like really get a fucking life complaints. You know what I mean? They're like lobbyists, fuck lobbyists, blah, blah. Yeah, yeah, but okay. All right. Like, I'm just Some of them were like super stupid. There was another one that I seen that like just pissed me off when I seen it. Oh, what was it? The people who sell tickets. What are those people who like buy tickets? Scalpers, scalpers. Oh, we ain't the scalpers. They some hustlers. I ain't mad at the scalpers. Okay, they come in. I have. It's came in clutch for me too many times for me to hate scalpers. Okay, I have helped continue the long lineage of scalpers because I'm a very last minute person, and sometimes I just want to go to an event and I didn't buy no ticket, and there they are at the front. There they are, resellers and scalpers. Hey, baby! And to be honest, I ain't even been mad at the prices that they charge. So somebody was just mad that they couldn't get a Beyonce ticket or Taylor Swift ticket. I don't know. Don't care. Don't care. Seems like a stupid complaint to me. Oh my goodness. I keep trying to pull these up, but every time. Let's see. Someone said jaywalking. I don't know if you all remember this, but like in 2000s movies, jaywalking used to be like depicted as some like huge crime or like some huge like funny somebody jaywalked, they were criminal. Baby, I jaywalk every single day. I'm not taking the long way round. I'm not doing it. And I feel like people don't even care. Like I've jaywalked in front of cops before. Ain't nothing happened. I feel like that was a myth. Like it's such a small crime. And I want to know why that crime was like. If you go back to Disney, you can see like a bunch of stuff about like jaywalking. Like just look up 2000 shows. I don't really know. Someone said when on the jaywalking it says I was thinking that too. I jaywalk all the time, sometimes accidentally. Someone said that's illegal. They said yes, you can get arrested for it, not for long, and most officers don't even arrest people for it. Someone said I did not know that. Um, Someone said piracy. What are some things that are legal that are so common to do? Someone said piracy. I can get or do almost anything without paying now. Honestly, love piracy. I love it. I'm not paying no $25 to rent no movie that been out of the theaters for 3 months. I'm sorry. That's why I don't go to the theater. One, I bought 2 tickets, movie tickets, in the last 10 years of my lifetime, and they were for my children to go see a movie. They ended up doing something else, and I've never used them. And it pisses me off every day that I've lost out on that amount of money. I keep thinking, oh, I'll go to the movie, I go to the movie. I won't. I hate movies. I will find it online somewhere, pirated for zero. I don't care how many pop-ups I have to click out of. I don't care. I don't care if it gives me malware. Okay? It's free and it's worth the time. Period. Littering. Hate littering. If you litter and you're around me, I'm calling the cops myself. I'm calling the cops myself. You're telling me that you're so lazy you can't even put it in your pocket until you get home? You don't have somewhere you can put that? Like there's not trash cans everywhere you look around? There's trash cans everywhere you look. I could walk to the end of my street and there is a trash can outside because there's a gas station. And some of the nicer neighborhoods, okay, we talk about $500,000 and up, there's trash cans while you walk too. Parks, there's trash cans. If there's a park, there's a bathroom. There's trash cans. If there's a park, there's a trash can. I'm sure they have bags, dog poop bags. Grab a dog poop bag. Put it in the bag. If you don't want to hold it because it's nasty, put it back in your car. Put it in your jacket pocket. I don't care. Just do not litter. It's so disgusting. And it says it says a lot about who you are. I feel like if you're just like, oh, it's one little wrapper. Oh, it's one little cup. Oh, it's da 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 da. Okay, but it goes somewhere. An animal can ingest it. Say you throwing out a Big Mac, okay, that you got, and you throwing the wrapper out. Some animal is probably coming up smelling that, wanting to eat it, and eats paper. Next thing you know, it colics and dies. Congratulations, you're a murderer. I know for some of you that may not be a big deal because your baby daddies are murderers and losers. Stop littering. I promise you, I have called 3 times on somebody before, because not 3 times on the same person, but 3 different instances where I've seen somebody throw something out of their car. Okay. It's a no-go. It says a lot about you. I can sum it up very quickly. Just like not putting your grocery store cart back. Can't stand that. It's such a pet peeve of mine. It's so disgusting. Especially because they're everywhere. You know what I mean? You might have to walk 5, 10 feet to get to one. They are not that far. They're not that far. Just do it. Or if you don't and you want to be lazy, give it to someone else. Do an act of kindness. Hey, I'm done with my cart. Would you like this? Some people may decline it because they germaphobes and stuff like that. I get that. But still, offer it. Okay? Reduce, reuse, recycle, put your cart back, stop fucking littering. Okay? It's very simple. We'll do a couple more, guys, and then that will conclude our episode. Sorry, I just seen an annoying notification come up on my phone. Like, please be so for real. Someone said cocaine. Yeah. Yeah. Cocaine. I agree with that being illegal. Mm-hmm. Let's see. Someone says taking a right turn on red, no matter where, no matter when. I'm sorry. I'm a fan of being able to turn right on red. I'm a fan. I'm a fan of that. People be driving so slow. Listen, and sometimes I'm not even gonna lie. You didn't hear from me. Haven't done it recently. Even when it says I can't turn right on red, I'll be turning right on red. I got places to go. Okay, I do. I'm not gonna sit here and wait for Miss Lise to be driving her Cadillac 20 miles per hour in the fast lane. Okay, I'm just not. I'm not. I got a 2-year-old crying that she can't get one last goldfish that's been on the floor for probably a week. And I got a 4-year-old trying to roll the window down and jump out of it. I'm moving. I don't got time to stop, okay? I really don't. And then the last thing that I would probably say, I don't even know. There's so many. An honorable mention, something that is not illegal, but I think it should be twist. Something that is illegal depending on where you are. Marijuana. Stop smoking that shit. I don't want to smell it. You coming in an establishment smelling like 20 pounds of bounce that ass. I'm tired of smelling it. Okay, I'm from the country. All you smell like to me is a skunk that's been on the road for a little bit too long. It's disgusting. You can tell a weed smoker by looking at them. They lips crusty, musty, dusty. They clothes always stink, no matter what you wash it with. No matter what you wash it with. You don't even have to smoke in your car. You get in your car smells like weed. Okay. It's just ugh. And a lot of times heavy weed smokers, they have like sticky, like their fingernails look weird. Their fingernails look disgusting too. I don't know. And just I don't like all heavy avid users of marijuana have like the same personality. And it's just childish. At the end of the day, it's like they're still in 8th grade. I'm not a fan of it. I used to smoke weed. I used to smoke a lot of it before I quit. And I just realized like I stopped smoking weed when I was like 19, guys. 19. I started when I was 18, ended when I was 19. That's how quick that phase went for me. That's how quick it went. It's something you do when you don't have any responsibilities and you're partying all the time and you don't have any gumption about yourself. I think it should go back to being illegal. You can only get it if you've been vetted by an actual doctor. Very much so. Okay. The same fuss y'all give over GLP-1s and who and who should not get accessibility to weight loss and health. is the same static y'all need to be bringing to marijuana. Same static. Okay. But anywho, that has been this episode of things that should be illegal but aren't, or things that are legal and shouldn't be. I'm Shelby. I've enjoyed you tuning in and listening. I enjoy being here every week. If you have your own little tidbits to add, I'm so interested into what you guys think should be illegal and what you guys think that shouldn't be, that shouldn't. Yeah, I'm sure I'll laugh a lot. But yeah, I do want to bring one positive thing to light. I seen this today, and if you're like me and you've been having a hard go, it seems like I know a lot of people that are having a really, really hard go in life right now. I don't know what's in the air. I know that it's a season of change, and whatever is coming to me, God will help me through it. And sometimes you need a little bit more than that. So I've seen this post on Facebook today, and it says, if anyone needs a little motivation today, call 707 873 7862. It is a school project where kindergartners give you a pep talk. That sounds like it is going to be the bee's knees. Matter of fact, before we get off here, guys, let's see. And if you guys hear my washer, I'm so sorry. It is making the utmost noise right now. It is actually insane. So we're going to go on and call this number, and we're going to see if it works. Because who wouldn't love to hear a kindergartner?
Hi, welcome to Pep Talk, a public art project by Western School. Bienvenidos a Pep Talk, un proyecto creado por los estudiantes de Westside School.
2 languages.
Para un mensaje feliz, presiona 5.
Please listen to the following options for encouraging messages. If you're feeling mad, frustrated, or nervous, press 1. If you need words of encouragement and life advice,
they even
press
have
2.
categories for like
if you
what
need
you're
pep talk
going
from
through.
kindergartners, press 3. If you need to hear our kids laughing with delight, press 4. To hear how
You can do it.
To donate to keep the hotline going, press 0 to receive a text with a link, or go to peptalk.org, peptoc.org.
Oh my goodness. That was the cutest thing. They had different categories. If you're mad, upset, sad, press this. If you just want to hear kindergartners laughing, press this. If you want to hear a pep talk, press this. Oh my goodness. I love that. So again, this is a school project where kindergartners give you a pep talk. I think there's a website as well. If you heard it through the mic, I think it was peptalk.org. And you can again call 707 873 7862. Oh my goodness. So I will be using this for the foreseeable future, and hopefully you all do too. It gives you an option to donate. I highly recommend that. I will be donating. But yeah, guys, this is Dailey Sap Tea. This is Shelby. I know I didn't say it earlier, but what was in my cup is this whole big thing of water. And I enjoy having you all here. See you next time. Bye.